can't keep her story straight on anything, but she has a freakish attention to detail. Okay, where was that on the Oprah interview? Because we saw so many lies and untruths. Remember when she told everybody that her kid wouldn't get a title because the color of his skin? Remember that? Oh, but don't forget, let's use his title. We're all about the titles. Let's use that title that she pretended he wouldn't get, that he did get. Can't even keep their story straight. What about the book Spare? Isn't he having to go through that right now where he had to admit, oh yeah, he lied in that as well? Again, shocker. Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I am so glad you're here. You guys, I need my flockers around me. I need your sanity to keep me grounded through this because I am all kinds of frustrated. I know you are too. I'm reading your comments and thank you for taking the time to write me. I've read them all. I've tried to respond to as many as I can. This has reached a level that is just absolutely incredible at this point. Again, I'd like to say Catherine put out this photo not because she had to, but because she chose to. She chose to share this image with us. And people are treating her, not us, thank God. Thank you for being the sane ones in the situation. But people are treating her so terribly. And now the Harkles are piling on. Sources, and I'm using big, stupid air quotes on that one because we know who the sources are saying Meghan would never, because she pays, well, we'll talk about it, but attention to detail. Oh, yeah? How was that attention to detail when you were spewing lies on Oprah and couldn't keep your story straight? And how's that attention to detail when your stories change every 5 seconds in your books and your podcasts and everything else? How's that freakish level of detail? Ugh. You guys, as I talk about their freakish level of detail, pay attention to the photos in the background because, again, I'm using some that I believe, in my opinion, because I have a brain and eyes, I can see that they're photoshopped. Let's talk about this. Sources. Anytime I see sources, I automatically fill in Meghan or Omid. Sources, Meghan and Omid, close to Harry and Meghan. Nobody is close to Harry and Meghan. Say Sussex, those two would have been annihilated if they made the same Photoshop mistake as Catherine, Princess of Wales, but insist Meghan wouldn't have slipped up because of freakish attention to detail. Just let that marinate. There's so much wrong with this right here. All right, shall we? All right, I think so too. So the feminist herself, busy accepting awards, is continuing to pile on Catherine. What else is new there? We've seen it. It's been a pattern for years. Seems to be since she came into the picture with Harry. Once again, coming for Catherine, both the idiots, Harry and Meghan, their followers, and the media. Can give herself or buy herself all the feminist awards she wants, but we see how she truly is. And I'm not just singling Meghan out. Harry's just as bad, if not worse. They're piling on, and I think this is total BS. Freakish attention to detail. Oh yeah, I have almost a 2-hour compilation of these two caught in lies. Things that they've blatantly said one thing and then video of showing them doing another or showing them contradicting themselves. Take a look when you have a chance. It's fascinating. It really is. Like, I didn't know people could lie this much, but here we are. And yet they would never be caught in this. Again, look at the background photos I'm showing here. They're always caught in this. In fact, it was such a big deal that she accidentally had a photo released that wasn't photoshopped. Everybody was like, what is this? And then allegedly she demanded that it be taken down, and yet people still have copies of it. I've seen some really disgusting stuff online. The sugars are out in full force. Here's Harry and Meghan again through their sources because, again, they think they're the smartest in the room, that we can't see exactly what they're doing. This is from Harry and Meghan themselves putting this crap out, piling on to Catherine because Meghan is so insecure of Catherine. She can't handle the fact that Catherine can get, 100,000 times the attention just by having a lovely photo with her children. That's right, her actual children. A lovely photo here, and Meghan can't stand it. So instead of, being the feminist she claims to be, she's got to pile on. And they're still playing victim with this. They would have been annihilated. Bullshit. shit. They had their chance to explain their stories over and over again on Oprah and their books and their podcasts, and they couldn't do it. They made idiots of themselves. They have nothing. They offer nothing. They provide no solutions to anything. They call out these fake problems and then do nothing about it. If you don't believe me, see the African parks for details. Still no speaking up about that, huh, Harry and Meghan? The other funny thing I have to point out, it's not funny, but it's just, at this point you have to laugh. They have been on this campaign putting out, in my opinion, it's their people putting out these stories like Harry and Meghan might go back to the UK. Harry wants to go back to the UK. They might consider helping out the royal family. But then the first sign of anything, and it's not that we expect any difference. We know these two. This is what they do. The first sign of trouble with Catherine, Princess of Wales, they pile on. Yeah. Right. Good luck being welcomed back ever. Now what are you going to do, you clowns? You can't even cling to your royal connections anymore. Nobody wants to touch you. Freakish attention to detail. Is that why she told 3 different miscarriage stories? Yep, I covered that in another video as well. Let's keep going. Oh, so sources once again. Is it the same source that helped Omid write his book? Yeah, that's what I thought. Sources have claimed that they would be annihilated because they're always victims for committing Catherine's... Okay, I'm not even going to read that because this is idiotic. Catherine did nothing wrong. She shared a lovely photo. She didn't have to share. She wished everyone a happy Mother's Day. People are piling on. We have talked about it at length. I'm not going to go over all the details again. This is partially... Well, I blame Harry and Meghan, but I also blame the media. They are unable to make money on the couple right now, so they're trying to come down on William and Catherine. The whole thing stinks. It's awful. The ones I feel sorry for are William, Catherine, and the children. This is just absolutely, this is atrocious behavior from everybody else. Not us, but everybody else. You know what I'm talking about. The press, the sugars, Harry and Meghan. They're the ringleaders of this. They are loving this stuff. Normally by now we'd have Meghan trotting around in a parking lot, but she is relishing this negativity coming down on Catherine. I think they're vile, wretched, contemptible, mean, and detestable. I already read the statement by Catherine. I personally don't think it was necessary that she put that out. It is her photo to do with what she likes. This was not a public engagement. This was a private moment she shared with us. Breathe, Jen. Okay. While that same source claims that Meghan's freakish attention to detail, but again, can't keep her story straight on anything, but she has a freakish attention to detail. Okay, where was that on the Oprah interview? I keep going back to that because we saw so many lies and untruths. Remember when she told everybody that her kid wouldn't get a title because the color of his skin? Remember that? Oh, but don't forget, let's use his title. We're all about the titles. Let's use that title that she pretended he wouldn't get, that he did get. Remember when Harry said that they were cut off financially, but then we found out, nope, that's not true either. How's that freakish level of detail? Hell, I mean, they can't even keep their story straight. What about the book Spare? Isn't he having to go through that right now where he had to admit, oh yeah, he lied in that as well? Again, shocker. He lied and he said, about the substances, and now is backtracking saying, no, I had to sell a book. So it continues on. Meanwhile, former BBC royal correspondent Michael Cole told Mail Online that the exiled British royal... No, those two idiots will be enjoying Kate. So of course they will. That's their favorite thing to do, to try to torment Catherine, Princess of Wales. I think because Harry wants her and because Meghan wants to be her. It's kind of creepy at this point, especially given their own recent, they haven't been popular since they left, so I don't think that's recent. He said they will be laughing up their sleeves, trying to keep a straight face in public, adding, their point man, Omid, has been out throwing mud pies for them. Exactly. That's what they do. They continue to target, especially Catherine, and then they use Omid of all people, talking about anybody's anything that could be not truthful. I point to the entirety of Endgame and say, have you read your book? Because a bunch of bullshit in there. Let's talk about that. Then it goes on to talk about Harry and Meghan's Photoshop drama in the past. So I'm going to show that while we finish this out. You can hear it in my voice. I am so fired up about this because it's so beyond ridiculous, and the continued hypocrisy of these two is like nothing I've ever seen before in my life. It makes me want to vomit. In tomorrow's video, I'm saying it again here, they're the biggest bullies who pretend to call out bullying. They're the biggest photoshoppers whose followers are calling out photoshopping. They're the loudest critics who actively try to silence critics. They are unbelievable hypocrites, and that's just the tip of the iceberg with these two. But keep on digging your hole, keep on coming after Catherine, Princess of Wales. Luckily, the only effect it seems to be having is that we're all smart enough to see through this, and the more that the media and Harry and Meghan are coming after her, the more the rest of us, the sane ones with brains, are rallying around her. So, not that she didn't need it because she's already so beloved, but that just makes me love her even more and want to stand up for her even more because she quite literally doesn't have a voice right now. She is out dealing with illness. And by the way, I'm not just glazing over the fact I still cannot get over that people are demanding to know about Catherine's health. That is BS on every level. I can't stand Harry and Meghan, but truly, if they were out on medical, I'm not demanding to know about their health. I can tell you my opinions on what I think. Okay, here's one. I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit what she claimed about having mental health struggles. There, I said it. That's my opinion. But I'm not demanding to see her medical records to see if it's true or not. I think this is crazy. This has reached just a scary level at this point. And again, the ringleaders in this are Harry and Meghan. But the more they come for Catherine, the harder myself, and I can tell in the comments you guys are rallying around her. I love Catherine, Princess of Wales. I think she's wonderful. I don't think anybody deserves this. I don't think she deserves this. So it'll be interesting what happens next. They were putting out, Harry and Meghan, in my opinion, were putting out stories about, they could be part-time working royals again. No, it will never happen. But they were putting that crap out. Now how are they going to do that? How are they going to spin this now that this is out there? And again, they continue to come for Catherine. I mean, it couldn't happen anyway. I know that. But I'm saying, they have nothing. They're throwing all the stuff at the wall to see what sticks. That's what I think. And it's fun to watch them flail. I'll tell you that. And when Catherine is feeling better and she is ready to be back out, I'm not in a hurry for that. I trust the process and trust the system. And I've had so many lovely comments about struggles you personally have had with abdominal surgery and how long that situation takes. So when she's ready, she'll be out and I can wait. And I know it'll be wonderful and she's wonderful and I don't know, F everybody else. How about that? Very eloquent today. I'm just so fired up. I really am. I'm so fired up about this. I have been so disgusted by the news, by the media. I've been disgusted by things I've seen on Twitter. I've been disgusted. Frankly, I don't usually talk about other YouTubers, but some other YouTubers. You can imagine who I'm talking about. There are other YouTubers out there just using this for clicks, Catherine edited her photo, click here. You know what? Piss off. You're not in it for the right reasons. Piss off. How about that? There, I said it. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm fired up because I really feel passionate and strongly about this. I truly do. This means a lot to me. And Catherine means a lot to me and William and the children. And no, this is bullshit. Meghan can cry all day long about fake made up problems. You know what else I keep thinking about? Remember what I did a video on this too. You can go find it and watch it if you're interested. But Meghan pretended to have the same paparazzi problems that Catherine did. And I think about that a lot. Whereas then people have come forward and said, nope, Meghan was calling the paparazzi on herself. She was walking back and forth in front of Kensington trying to get the attention. Whereas there's actual video footage of Catherine begging them to leave her alone. But Meghan has to make herself the victim in all this. It's just, you know what? I hate that Catherine's going through this. I really do. But I hope good can come out of this. I hope more people can see through Harry and Meghan. I hope more people can see, I keep thinking about the doctored images. And again, I don't give a shit about Catherine's doctored, whatever they want to say. I give a shit about Catherine, but not about the images. But what I do give a shit about is if they're going to call out Catherine and her images, I'm going to call out Meghan and her images. Hello, face. So hopefully, if nothing else comes from this, that does. We continue to call out that kind of stuff. Guys, that's it for me. I need to know all of your thoughts. Tell me I'm not alone in this. Please leave me comments. You're the ones keeping me sane through all of this. I need to know. that you feel the same way as me. And thank you for all your lovely comments. I got so many, and I want you to know I really took the time to read them. If you took the time to write me, I took the time to read them. I didn't get a chance to respond to them all, but I did read them. And so many of you were so lovely, saying thank you for standing up for Catherine. You know what? It's my pleasure. I love the UK. I love the people of the UK and the Commonwealth. And I love the royal family. And of course, I have a soft spot in my heart for Catherine. So, of course, it's my pleasure. It's my honor. I can't wait to be best friends with her. How about that? Oh, God, I sound as delusional as the sugars. But anyway, at least my heart's in the right place. Guys, thank you for being here. Hey, if you feel like it and you want to do me a favor, I finally posted on my new travel channel. I have a video up now. It's my first one. It's not the best, but I'm working on it. I walk around Animal Kingdom and I show a safari, so you get to see lots of cool animals. And I'm excited. I'm excited to build up that channel and to share my passion of travel with you guys. So where we live in Florida right now, it's easier for me to put up some Disney stuff, but I'm hoping to do more travels. Hoping to maybe, I don't know, check out Dollywood soon. I've been there before. I love that place. It's a lot of fun. So if we get the chance to go up there, I'll share that. And I'm really hoping for a trip to the UK. So if you can just watch my video or just run in the background, that will help get that channel up and running and help me achieve my dreams. So thank you guys, as always, for all the love and support. You know I appreciate it. If you want to further support, there are several ways you can do it. I have the merch, caffeinated and feisty. I love it so much. Recollections may vary. Make it make sense. I have lots of merch. Check that out. Also, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Again, a huge thank you to everybody who's signed up recently. I appreciate that more than I could possibly say. I love the feedback over there. It's great content. It's lots of bonus stuff, deep dives, juicy stuff. Sometimes I do crap talk over other YouTubers that I can kind of let fly a little bit more over there. I try to keep it off this channel, but or off this main page, but I do. Anyway, guys, so check that out if you're interested. Patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Thank you so much for everything. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this, and I will continue to defend Catherine, Princess of Wales. Not that she needs it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you guys for everything. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.